All right, good morning. Welcome in on a Thursday, the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for making us your college football show of choice in the SEC. The show is brought to you by C Spire, customer inspired. We are Out of Bounds, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Twitter handle at BowBounds. And the number 601-707-3750. 707-3750. You can download the Out of Bounds radio app. You can watch the show at our cool new studio. Brand new BankPlus studio. Looks awesome, feels awesome. We love it. We have the Ole Miss and A&M helmets up on the set today, along with Mississippi State and Alabama. Forgive me as we're not going to cover a whole lot of Mississippi State and Alabama because I expect that game to be whatever Nick Saban wants it to be.
You think it'll be by 28?
More, maybe more. But I will say this, that's not taking anything away from the MSU team and what they did last weekend. It's just, you're playing the most dominant team and the most dominant defense. And I know some people are trying to argue Michigan. But, Alabama's actually played some people and like USC and Ole Miss. And by the way, USC's winning. They play Washington this weekend. For those of you that are junkies, and if you have to bet on it to watch it, that doesn't bother me. But it is Southern Cal and Washington Washington can't lose right now. But the game of the week is Ole Miss at A&M, and we can't wait to see if and when Shea Patterson plays this weekend. And I think it's so funny that people are coming on and talking about Shea's pro career. Can Shea play college ball first and be an all-SEC player and an All-American and then be NFL eligible?
No.
And then maybe we discuss.
He is the Heisman leader for next year. He is the Connerly Trophy leader for next year. He is the first-round draft pick in 2 or 3 years. 3 years? Okay, no, absolutely not. This is all set in stone, from what I understand. I've heard national people say, this is set in stone.
Who?
Well, he's not very national. But
yeah, I was about to say, that guy's not national, who we were talking about earlier. But he's a tweeting machine.
He's a tweeting machine.
I've never seen anybody tweet that much. That's unbelievable. That would be exhausting to me. I mean, how much I have to tweet right now is exhausting to me.
It is exhausting.
So I can't imagine tweeting 100 times more than we tweet, which I think is fair to say. What do y'all think about guys who tweet 40 or 50 times in a game? And most of the, we've got a couple of guys who are kind of SEC guys, and they're affiliated with some sites. I'll just say that. And I'm sure they're nice, good Americans. But what do you think about guys who tweet on every single game that's on?
I mean, I understand the people that have to do it for work or whatnot. But
yeah, but who has to do that for work?
Like a beat writer.
Do they?
Like I got say the Clarion Ledger beat writer at Ole Miss game or Mississippi State game.
Does the Ole Miss have a Clarion Ledger beat writer?
I think they do.
Okay. Who is it? I don't even know.
I'll have to check it out. But,
Seriously, I don't even know. They've been through, I don't know if they don't take the talking points in the morning that are delivered from the SID's office or what. I'm being dead serious. I haven't read. I don't even know. Does Ole Miss have a beat writer?
It's Antonio Morales.
Okay, I thought he was let go too. Okay, so he is can I get something? Anything? We have a Clarion Ledger Ole Miss beat writer. All right. Cool. That's exciting. Maybe we should have him on the show.
Yeah, we can go that far.
Do we have his number? I don't even know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I feel we could get it.
I feel confident we could.
But I don't know.
Should we text you Freeze to get it?
I wonder if Hugh has his number.
I feel quite confident he does. I think those guys actually have to be okayed through a couple of people, which is not really the way you do it, but I think the way that the Rebs do it. So we do have a beat writer for Ole Miss. I did not realize that. Okay, cool.
But but like back to the original question. But like a guy that's just like a national writer.
I agree with you. What's this guy's name again?
Antonio Morales.
All right, Antonio Morales and Mike Bonner. I get it. Okay, I'm with you.
Because they're trying to get out.
No, it's not just
it's their job.
No, it's their job. I understand them updating big plays and scores. That's cool. Aren't you pretty amazed at somebody like Barrett Sallee?
Yeah,
How many times do you think he tweets on a Saturday?
Why?
And by the way, this is not me talking bad about Barrett. I'm just asking a question. It's not something that I have to do, thank goodness, in our work. And some Saturdays I may tweet twice, and sometimes I may tweet 20 times, but I have never tweeted 300 times. But how many times do you think Barrett Sallee tweets on a game day? Several hundred? 150? That may be a nice
About
over and under.
125 too many. Why? I don't understand.
Would you say that he may be one of the top?
What?
I would think that may be one of the top tweeters. Is that right?
Yeah, that's good.
One of the top tweeters in the SEC on Saturday. Maybe he may be the number one guy.
Pretty sure he holds the crown. Which is
Does he have the Twitter title?
if that's your niche, I mean.
Let's do this. Let's have a media Twitter title on game day. Title as in you've got the title. You know, you tweet more than anybody. I mean, we know it's not Kirk Herbstreit or Brad Edwards or a Tom Luganbill or a Dari Noka.
Who's Clay Travis?
Clay may be right there with Barrett. That's
I'm pretty
true.
sure he's very close.
Trey's I would say Clay. I just called him Trey.
That's worse too.
Whatever.
He'll call
I
you
know
out on
people
Twitter
who
for
are
that.
Trey and Clay.
You're about to be called out on Twitter for that.
Why?
I don't appreciate that.
One of his followers will tweet that to him that you called him Trey, and then he'll fire back with something.
Well, fire it up and fire it back. So who do you think would have the Twitter title between Barrett Sallee and Clay Travis?
It's gonna be very close.
Well,
Would you say that they're both addicted to Twitter? I think it's worth bringing up.
What do you do? What do they do when they're not on Twitter?
Clay is a lot worse during a Tennessee game.
Oh,
God, does he let his emotions run during the Vols games?
yeah, here and there.
Now, Drew, you told me something within the last couple of weeks where he just went nuts. I don't remember which game
I think it was that Georgia game where
Georgia.
it was such a seesaw where he.
Did he have but they won.
They won.
They won. Was it the there was a game that they lost and maybe he freaked out.
After South Carolina, he said that they were still going to win the East, which he may be right.
I think he freaked out. I think you told me on that Monday that maybe he freaked out when they got Muschamped.
Oh,
Did they get Muschamped? Right?
They
Tennessee?
got Muschamped.
Yeah. Can you believe Muschamp's playing for a bowl game?
you believe he's playing for the SEC
Sorry,
East?
let me switch gears here.
No, he's playing for the East.
Can you believe that Will Muschamp, isn't his quarterback like 15 years old?
Around that, yes, give or take 2
He
years.
graduated 2 years early. He doesn't have a helicopter dad, does he? So,
I think I know this won't be popular with Ole Miss fans. I think Wolken has to be up there. He has 40,000 more tweets than Clay Travis does.
Cool.
are you serious?
He has 100. He has 105,000 tweets, but Sallee has 130,000.
So Sallee has 130,000 total tweets? Okay.
Wolken has 105, and
We have 57? Golly, guys, we got to ramp it up. I thought we would have more than that because I feel like
Do people appreciate that? Do they like all the Twitter? I mean, that many tweets a game? 150? I'm not down for all that.
So give me let's continue to discuss the Twitter crown.
should we make that a poll question?
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right, so who all are we going to throw in there? Barrett, Wolken, and Clay.
Yes.
It's 3 solid right there.
But we need to wait at least 10 or 15 minutes before we throw it up because I want to know if we get one more.
Right.
If we can think of one more dude that is a Twitter animal on game day. All right, I know I have to take a break. We've got some fun audio from Nick, my main man, Saybear, talking about the election, which is really, really, really entertaining. And it's not pro either candidate, or I'm sorry, either
Party.
So don't turn the channel. It'll be fun. You'll like it. Luganville at 7:30. I think I'm forgetting somebody. I know I've got Brad Edwards at 9. Well, I'll think of it. I'll channel my inner Twitters, and I'll think about if we have an 8 o'clock hour interview. But I know we got Lugs at 7:30 and Brad Edwards at 9 a.m. Jackson and Drew are in the BankPlus studio with me. It is game day. Woo, we have a great NFL game tonight. Who do we have, Jackson?
We have the wonderful Cleveland Browns versus the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay, so
Divisional matchup,
basically you have to gamble
right
to watch that game,
Without-
which means I won't be
question.
watching. Well, we're actually hosting. I'll go Duke, North Carolina. Live in the BankPlus studio, straight ahead. The big board. You're listening to the Out of Bounds Show on ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Brought to you by the Fuel Off-Road Wheels at RPT and Rick's Pro.